everyone. Welcome to This Day. Happy Friday, and it is also October 1st, my favorite month of the year, primarily because it's becoming fall and Halloween is at the very end. So very exciting month. All right, now we have two very important afternoon meetings that are happening today. At 11:30 this morning, we have the United Tabulation meeting, and that will be from the boardroom and also virtual. And then at 1:30 this afternoon, we have the third board tabulation meeting, and also from the boardroom, and can be followed virtually. Now you could follow along at lagunawoodsvillage.com/meetings, and that will be going on this morning and this afternoon. And then we will have the winners announced here on Monday morning on this day. So you want to stick around Monday morning for that. All right, on our show today, we have Dr. Ivan Ho with Pro Smiles OC. Great guy, great dentist, has got some really good information for us. And then we talk with the New York Club. We talked to Barry and Harriet. Great folks, really doing a lot and a lot of fun stuff there for the New York Club. So stay tuned for that. All right, our local weather. We are warm today, but not too warm, we think. Maybe only in the low 80s, but it could creep up to the mid 80s. So we're looking at 82, 57. Tomorrow, really warm, 88, 61. Then on Sunday, 84, 61. Monday, cooler with an 81, 64, and then even more cool on Tuesday, 72, 63. Now, if you're traveling in the state of California, take a look at these nice numbers. So Saturday and Sunday are looking pretty good at our local beaches, 83, 66 on average. Santa Barbara, 76, 60, and San Diego, 84, 67. Tahoe, 72 with an overnight 35. Mammoth, 68 and overnight 30. If we could just get those daytime numbers down, they could make snow. And Big Bear, 68, 35. Palm Springs and Las Vegas are still in the 90s. Palm Springs, 96, 71, and Las Vegas, 90 with an overnight of 64. Our sunrise this morning was at 6:46, and our sunset was 6:35. Mark, thank you for sending in this great photo of a new friend you had on the beach who evidently got into some Cheetos. Anyway, if you have a photo you'd like to share with me, in which I can doctor up and make it funny, Laguna Woods Village TV at gmail.com. All right, when we come back, we will have Dr. Ivan Ho with Pro Smiles, so stick around.
Primary care is our first interaction with the healthcare system, but most people don't visit their physicians due to long lines, waiting periods, and moving from lab to lab. At Cure Medical, we bring healthcare straight to your doorstep. Our modern, upscale mobile clinics provide services such as prevention and wellness plans, annual exams, lab work, blood tests, and more. Give us a call today to learn more and schedule your next appointment. Cure Medical, close to home, far from ordinary.
Isolate Pure CBD, the alternative to pain. From our home to your home. IsolatePureCBD.com.
I would like my patient to have a very positive experience. One that they feel comfortable, they feel it's a safe environment. For me, I feel a personal relationship is the most important, more than the actual dentistry itself. I can earn their trust and they can feel comfortable, and it allows me to do my job the best. And that means a lot to me.
Welcome back. As I mentioned, we have Dr. Ivan Ho here from Pro Smiles OC. Well, welcome. Thank you for joining us in studio.
Thanks for having me, Lisa.
Now, we were talking a little bit off camera about how long you've actually been in the community. It's been quite some time, and you were on camera a while ago. So how long have you been in the community?
31 years. It's
Wow.
hard to believe it's been so long.
Yeah, so 31 years. But have you always had Pro Smiles OC here for 31 years?
No, it was formerly Ivanhoe DDS, and then when I moved to Rancho Santa Margarita to raise a family in the early 90s, it was called Platinum Dental.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so we switched names.
Okay, good. So then you came back here.
Yes.
And now you've been here in the facility that you've been in for some time.
Yes, actually, originally back in 1992, I started here in Laguna. It used to be called formerly Leisure World, but
Right.
now Laguna Woods Village, off of Beckenham, off of Gate 4.
Okay.
And then moved out to Rancho Santa Margarita to raise my family.
Right.
Now they're grown and gone, even a grandpa now.
Oh my, congratulations.
Yes. And then my parents moved into here in Laguna Woods Village, and I'm back in the same building. So.
Oh, well, I sure hope they're watching today to see their son shining with his beautiful teeth. And of course, you know, you are a dentist, so of course you have to be able to, you know, model what it is that you do for a living.
Right.
So let's talk about your office. Tell me a little bit about some of the specialties that you guys do.
Okay. I actually specialize in Laguna Woods Village needs of the Laguna Woods. Because my parents are elderly, and my dad actually has implants and dentures.
Okay.
And when I first took over practice back in 1992, 95% of my patients were from Laguna Woods Village.
Okay.
So I'd grown a passion for this area.
Right. So you're helping them. And what are some of the ailments that they come to you with?
A lot of gum disease, a lot of missing teeth, broken teeth. Back in the days, I guess, when something's wrong with a tooth, instead of trying to fix it and save it, they would just pull it, not knowing the ramifications of the long-term effect that has.
Gosh, well, please tell me, what is the long-term ramification? Because you're right, people would just go, you know, I just have one, let's just pull it, it's no big deal. Maybe you can't see it, maybe it's not right in the front. But what are some of the things that they need to be considerate of?
The first thing is the bone loss. When the tooth is missing, the supporting bone structure around there, the bone starts shrinking and resorbing. So in the past, a lot of times they use dentures, that remove a denture, the hooks and clasps, and you put them on there. And over time, the teeth that they're connected to on the side also gets worn down. So it's a domino effect.
Right.
So
now we have a funny picture. I mean, it's not really funny, but I mean, it's kind of funny. Is that here we were talking about missing teeth. So this photo has a missing tooth right in the front. You know, would an implant obviously would help his smile look a little bit better?
Yes.
But then also, I mean, you put an implant in right there, or do you do a veneer, or how does that work?
yeah, the reason, at least, I put this picture on is for trying to lighten things up a little bit.
Yes.
To show you the importance of teeth. The first thing you notice are obviously his missing teeth, but no one really realizes he also has a missing eyebrow.
Oh, he sure does. But what is the first thing you see? Is his missing tooth.
Yes,
That
yes,
is so
absolutely.
true.
So I just want to, you know, this is, of course, teeth and health is a serious issue, but I just want to be informative and yet lighten things up a little bit.
No, and that is so funny. When I first looked at that, I'm like, oh, okay, I understand. He's just trying to show that they were missing a tooth, but I did not even know that. That is so funny. Now, when you talk about, you know, gum disease, you know, we brush our teeth, we probably floss, we do all the things that we're supposed to do, but you can still have gum disease.
Yes, research showed that 85% of adult Americans have some form of gum disease. It's the funny thing is it's completely preventable.
Okay.
And gum disease leads into gingivitis, periodontitis, and can lead to all kinds of serious symptoms. I have a whole list of them. For example,
Well, give me an example for sure.
yeah, there's actually 20 of them here, but I won't list them all.
Oh gosh.
And
We
they're
only
all
have 10
directly
minutes.
related. Yes, they're all directly related. So, yes, Lisa. Heart disease, cancer, diabetes, bone loss, inflammation, cardiac arrest, or stroke. The new one, aspirational pneumonia. What is that? It's the bacteria underneath the gums that's in your bloodstream that causes all these other ones, the dementia and everything. Oh. But the bacteria that gets released into the air and the breath, when you inhale it, it settles into your lungs, and that causes all kinds of problems as well.
Wow, so at what point would someone know that they have this type of gum disease?
The teeth might start being loose. I, as a dentist, being around this a lot, I notice a certain odor. I know it's not the most pleasant thing to talk about early in the morning,
Right.
but gum disease, periodontal disease has a certain scent to it that's different than other bad breath, such as ketone breath. They're
Okay.
because it's caused by different etiologies.
Okay, so then if that was the case, then you would let someone know, and what is the process after that? Like after you find out that they have this kind of disease, then what do you do?
Then see a dentist, a good cleaning. Start with a cleaning,
Okay.
get rid of all the infection, and then maintain it, and then show the patient some home care that they can maintain it.
Okay, okay. Is like a mouthwash something that you would want to do?
Yes, mouthwash, most of them are what we call cosmetic mouthwash. It makes you feel good, it makes your breath smells good, but doesn't really go deep underneath the gums there.
Okay, okay,
Which
perfect.
is where the bacteria lives.
Yeah, okay, good. So let's go ahead and talk about one of your patients who I think, what'd you say, he's 101?
Yes, Mr. Zipper, Harry, what a great guy, him and his son, and I'm starting a new thing. He helped me start this new thing. We became good friends, of course. All he wanted to do was have a piece of steak. For all these years, he couldn't eat a steak. I go, okay, so my goal is to fix your teeth so you can enjoy a piece of steak. And clearly you can see, we became good friends. He invited me to his 101st birthday, and his son Moore is amazing. He takes really good care of him. And then I took him to his favorite steakhouse, which is Outback.
Okay.
It's okay if I name it, right? And there he is eating his first piece of steak there. So
I love it, and it was no issues, no problem. How long did it take him from start to finish to fulfill his dream of having the teeth?
great question. It depends on how involved the case are. Okay. If you have implants already, we make some new set of dentures that fits well. And the key thing is when you're biting down, the forces, instead of transferring to your gums, is transferred back to the implant, back to the bone.
Okay.
So a perfect set of dentures without implant support is only about 30% of your biting force.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay. But if you have the full implants, then how much do you get?
Probably up to 80 to 90%
Oh,
back.
okay. All right. That is awesome. That is great. Now, one other thing. If people would like to know how to get in touch with you, who should they contact?
My phone number would be great.
Yes, phone number and your website?
Yes. ProSmilesOC.com
Okay.
or 949-880-6638.
All right. That is awesome. Well, thank you so much. We appreciate the information, and thank you for visiting with us.
Thanks. It's an honor to be here again, Lisa.
All right. And remember, if you'd like more information about what we just discussed, you can go to ProSmilesOC.com. We'll be right back.
Are your hearing aids not working as well as you'd like? The person who programs your hearing aids is way more important than how much you spent on them. The good news is that we can help. I'm a retired electronics engineer who will precisely reprogram your hearing aids to your unique hearing loss. If that doesn't give you significantly better hearing, I won't charge you a dime. You have nothing to lose and better hearing to gain. So call Hearing Remedy right now and ask for your personal better hearing appointment.
Welcome back. Well, today I am joined by Harriet Goldman and Barry King of the New York Club. Well, thank you both for joining me today.
Thank you.
Very welcome. Now, I have never interviewed you guys for the New York Club. So what I'd love to hear is maybe a little history and what is the New York Club? Who would like to do that?
I would like to start.
Okay.
Okay. Well, the New York Club was started in 1986, which makes it 35 years old. Back then, 6 families got together, and in talking, they realized they were all from New York. One of them suggested that they start a club, and they decided to meet on a certain date at a certain location.
Mm-hmm.
They had flyers made up, distributed them through the village, and lo and behold, when they had the first meeting, they had over 200 families from New York all come to the first club meeting.
Wow.
Yeah.
So did everybody get tired of the weather in New York?
I don't know, possibly. Well, anyway, Chester Candell was one of the early presidents of the club. And as soon as he took the reins of the club, he realized there wasn't any money in their treasury. And at that time, the only way you can run a fundraiser in Laguna Woods, which was Leisure World, was to run trips. So a trip committee was formed. Trips were filled with members and guests. And by 2000, 2001, when Pearl Schneider became president of the club, they had over 650 members and over $52,000 in their treasury.
Wow.
Yeah. And the reason that they had to create this fundraiser and start making trips was in order to have money for the club so they could pay to have entertainers and refreshments and other club expenses.
Mm-hmm.
I would say over the years, the club has become kind of a gathering place for Laguna Woods residents and their friends.
Mm-hmm.
And you no longer had to be from New York to join the club.
Yeah.
But it was a source, a place to go for residents who were looking for kind of inexpensive trips, entertainment, dinners, etc.
Mm-hmm.
And now we meet once a month. It's usually the third Wednesday of the month. We meet in Clubhouse 5.
Okay.
The doors open at 6:30, and we would love you all to come join us.
So what do you do, Harriet? How long have you been in the club?
Oh, I've been in the club probably about eight or so years, and I came on board as a member at large and quickly became recording secretary, which is the position I've been holding all of these years.
Okay.
And I was attracted to the fact that it was a New York club, and I am from New York. But when everybody moves into the village, the Laguna Woods Globe is their Bible. They read it from cover to cover, and they look at all of the things that may be of interest. And we all wanted to take part in anything that was available. So we went to all the clubs, and then after a while, you winnow it down a bit because you can't be spending every single night at a club meeting. So the New York Club was one of the ones that we decided, my husband and I decided, would fit the bill for us. We are members of many other clubs, but we have been loyal members of the New York Club for all of these years.
Yeah, there's over 300 clubs here in the village. So yes, you could be busy every second of the day here in the club for sure. Now, Barry, you've been with the club a long time?
Probably since we moved here about 11 years ago.
Okay.
And I was approached 6 years ago by the then president and asked to run for president of the club.
Okay.
I really fought it. I didn't want to do it, but nobody else would step up to the plate. So I said, I'll do it for a year. And that year now has turned into 6 years. So I've been president 6 years, but hopefully this is it.
No term limits for you guys, huh?
Yeah, we have a gentleman who said he'll take the reins January 1st.
All right. Excellent. Well, sounds like you guys have fun. I mean, of course, when I think of New York, I'm not from New York. I've been there once or twice, but of course I'm thinking of food. I mean, boy, do you guys have great pizza referrals and things like that for us here in Orange County?
Yep.
I love it. That's great. So you guys have a couple of events coming up, one in October and one in November. What's the October one going to be?
Okay, well, we meet basically 11 months a year. We normally are dark in August. This year, the Jewish holidays came out in September, so we decided to go dark in September, and we did have an August meeting. So 9 of the 11 months, we just have our normal Wednesday night meeting, which consists of about 10 or 15 minutes of talking, explaining new things to the members. And then we have a show, usually 45 minutes to an hour. Mm-hmm. And then we serve coffee and cake. And everybody, and the emphasis of the New York Club changed about 6 months ago to more dance music. So we have a show, and in addition, most of the Wednesdays we have a DJ, and we do a lot of dancing.
Nice.
The other 2 months, to make up for 11, we usually have a dinner dance, and that's what we're having in October. We're having a dinner dance in Clubhouse 5. We have over 100 members and guests have already signed up for the dinner dance. And it'll be a sit-down dinner. Everybody will have their choice of prime rib, salmon, or vegetarian.
Yum.
We're going to have a show. A husband, Anthony Basconi, and his wife will entertain for an hour.
Okay.
And we will have a disc jockey for dancing.
Nice. What kind of dancing do you guys do?
It's complete mix. I mean, he does a lot of fast music. He does slow music. He'll do some cha-cha.
Oh,
All different things, you know.
nice.
I said even line dancing.
That's right,
Oh,
Harry.
line dancing. All right. Well, now, Harriet, you had mentioned your husband. Is he still here? And he goes to the events?
No, unfortunately, he passed away about 6 years ago.
Oh,
But when he was alive, he enjoyed all of the events, but especially the sit-down dinners, because he was always getting, he liked being served and he liked special entrees. So, yeah.
yes. Well, the pictures are showing amazing meals. So I can imagine why he would like that so much. But Harriet, you still go and you enjoy everybody's company and dancing as well, right?
I enjoy watching the individuals dance. Every once in a while, I'm tempted because I think that line dancing is easy to do as an individual. But, you know, we have some excellent dancers and they have some very unique steps. And it looks as if they have been professionally trained, perhaps by Arthur Murray. So they put on a show just for the audience, and we enjoy watching them.
Oh, that's great. That's great. Well, it sounds like fun. Now, what about your November event?
Okay, the November event started almost accidentally. My wife hired the entertainment for our Wednesday night meetings. And then we got the idea 5 or 6 years ago to try to do one major event a year that would be our major fundraiser. And that turned out to be a show at Clubhouse 3, the Art Center. And we've done shows. So far, every year, we basically sold out the whole Pacific Art Center, which is about 800 seats.
Yes.
So that has become our basic fundraiser for the year. Okay. And this year, November 20th, we hired this fantastic band out of Chicago. It's called Neon Circus, and it's a tribute band that does Brooks and Dunn.
Oh,
and
really?
mainly country music, but they will do other things.
Okay.
The two lead singers are coming with, I believe, 6 other individuals. So it's a group of 8. And these guys are so fussy, they're bringing their own sound engineer. They don't even want to use our sound engineer.
Wow.
So the show will be November 20th, and tickets will range from $24 up to $32.
Okay. That's reasonable.
Yeah.
Now, when you have that kind of an event, is there any food with that one on the 20th?
No food.
Just a show. What about a bar?
There'll be a bar probably out in the lobby. When the show begins, they'll leave. That's run by GRF.
That's perfect. All right. That's excellent. Well, Harriet and Barry, anything else you want to tell me about the club?
Well, the club is always trying to come up with some event or something a little bit new and different. We do have a travel club. Of course, we have suspended operations due to the pandemic, but we are going to be starting it up again. And we are looking at day trips, multi-day trips. And we were thinking of arranging a trip to New York, which we thought would be appropriate for the New York Club. And of course, we'll be looking at cruises in the future. So we have wonderful entertainment and we have wonderful plans for the upcoming months and years, and hopefully a very bright future ahead.
Oh, it sounds great. Well, congratulations on getting so many people to be involved, and good luck with your events.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.
All right. And we'll be right back after this.
Pacific Cremation Services offers you the ultimate freedom to become one with the salty breezes and brilliant sunset reflections. A scattering at sea is a unique, beautiful way to honor the life of anyone who chooses to be cremated. We help you plan the details and understand what to expect. Choose from our 3 simple plans and let us help you start the process of healing and life celebration. Contact us at pacificcremationservices.com to create a personalized service at sea today.
Our movie for today is going to be a fun one. It's called Money for Nothing at 2 p.m., unfortunately, without subtitles today, and 6 p.m. without subtitles, so you can check that out. It should be a very interesting movie. It is starring John Cusack, and it's about an English boy who bets his best friend he can make £1 million in a week. So check that out today, and that's brought to you by Kaiser Permanente. Now, just a reminder about the channels that are duplicate channels. Broadband's continuing effort to remove analog and duplicate channels from the lineup, located in 600s, will no longer be available, but can be viewed in the 100s. So, for instance, if you tune into 661, it won't be there or be available. You need to go to 161. Disney Channel High Definition. So just know that that's going to start this month. All right, let's take a look at our weather as we head out to enjoy our weekend. Looking pretty nice today, a nice 82, overnight 57. Tomorrow and the weekend looking pretty warm, 88, 84. Starting on Monday, we cool down a little bit, 81, 64, and Tuesday, 72, 63. And if you're traveling in the state of California, take a look at these numbers. The beaches are looking really nice, anywhere from 76 to 84 with overnights in the 60s. And in the mountains, we are looking at low temperatures for the overnight hours in the 30s, highs between 68 and 72. And in the deserts, Palm Springs 96, 71, and Las Vegas 90, 64. Have a great Friday, and don't forget, this morning we have at 11:30 tabulations begin, and then also at 1:30 this afternoon. Have a great weekend. We'll see you again tomorrow at 9. Bye-bye.
City of Hope is speeding cancer research and treatment to Orange County.
Hope allows patients to know that they can get through the process and be okay. Because if you lose hope, then you really are not fighting. And so hope is extremely important in a patient who's diagnosed with cancer.
Super Immunity, powered by Source, is the first of its kind water-soluble, vitamin-fortified drinkable supplement. These perfectly balanced liquid vitamins are delivered with 25 milligrams of hemp extract. What does that mean for you? It means 0 THC, no sugar, and no calories. Super Immunity is water-based, not oil, so your body gets the full effect of your vitamins and anti-inflammatory hemp without the compromise. Now you can stay active and do what you do best. Take your best shot, morning, afternoon, or night.
Picking someone to clean your house is a big decision. After all, they'll be inside your house and touching virtually everything you own. Sadly, though, not all cleaning professionals are actually real pros. Like this person you found online who uses the same sponge in the kitchen they use in the bathroom. If you're looking for a local family-owned business with amazing customer service, contact MaidPro for a free estimate.